So we have more than maybe 10 or 15 enterprise databases that is used in the multiple programs. The drinking water program has their own database, the groundwater program has their own database, the surface water regulatory program has their own database, the water rights has their own database, the financial assistance program has their own database. So we are a very diverse organization, and our programs are not, or the data that we have in different programs, they're not connected. So the challenge was actually to be able to access these databases that have different structures and different data standards and different data elements, and being able to extract that data and convert it into information that can be used for decision making and to evaluate the effectiveness of the strategies and policies. That is not a simple, that's a huge challenge. I mean, in fact, the first thing we need to is to understand what do we have in those databases and the structure of those tables and relationships and business rules that come with every single enterprise system. But what we focus on is in the ability for us to extract that data in a format that is what we call machine readable, that we can actually use for analysis and transforming into information. So we came out with this idea of like, let's break these relationships that we have in these tables and convert them into a simple flat format that anybody can actually use. And at the beginning in 2006, 7, 8, the biggest challenge we had is not to structure this data in a flat format, is that the data sets were very, very large, and or traditional tools like Excel and Access databases could not actually process that level of that number of records, that number of data. It was limited to 50,000 records, and many of the data sets that we were working with had 100,000 or 300,000. Well, the technology has improved tremendously since then, and now we have tools that we can process millions or billions of records. I have one visualization that processes 1.6 billion records from one of the databases that we have, and it's actually, we can be able to extract and analyze it all at the same time. So technology has improved tremendously, but we still need to understand what does the data mean, and for that you need to understand a little bit of what are the programs about, and what are we tracking that data, what does that data mean. So, and that's still a challenge for many of us. So we have now a very large number of data sets that we are working on making them, publicly available using the State of California Open Data Portal. This is the government operations agency started like 2 or 3 years ago, a program to actually release data sets from all organizations in the state, but also when AB 1755 was passed 2 or 3 years ago, the Open and Transparent Water Data Act required the water boards of the Department of Water Resources and Fish and Wildlife to actually release these data sets for the public. But what is interesting to the public in general is like, is water quality, for example, getting better? Or is it safe to drink my water? Or can I swim in the river and not getting sick? Or are beach available for swimming? Those are the kind of questions that are useful for the public at large. But as an organization that we have a mission and responsibilities, we need to actually demonstrate that what we're doing, the resources that we have in the policies and the strategies that they're executing, they're actually producing results. And that really is still the challenge.